Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Yeah, tonight we're going to go ahead and keep this Ren journey going. I'm going to do Back on 74, Message in a Bottle, live retake is what it says. So this is by far number one from you guys as far as the next thing I need to be checking out. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, the last video I did, I really enjoyed it because it kind of gave me a break from politics and economics and some of the other stuff we've been going back and forth over. You know, Ren's and my view on life, you know, we don't completely align, let's say it like that. I think on a lot of things we probably would, but, you know, he's at a different place in life than I am. And we've just got some different views, nothing wrong with that. So I've enjoyed the back and forth with you guys. It's been good. I have no idea what to expect on this video, so I hope it's a little more lighthearted because, man, I enjoyed, you know, I Shot the Sheriff is the last one I did, and, man, he was amazing, man, his voice and his guitar playing skills, and, you know, I got the Gibson hat on here tonight, got a little guitar energy ready. Hopefully he's got some more of that going tonight. Yeah, so looking forward to it. What else? Channel small. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Just started in January, so Faithful American. I think I'm 60-some videos in now, something like that. I cracked 60, and I'm working real hard to put some content out there. Probably over half of it now is music reaction. So got several Ren out there, and got some Tom MacDonald and some NF. I got to get back on NF. I haven't listened to him in about a week or so, and you know, Dax, I checked out a couple Dax. He's pretty amazing. So really having a fun time or having a good time checking out some of these amazing artists, you know, and their lyrics and just, I don't know, I'm digging it. Okay, the other portion of my videos is really what I started off with, outdoors related stuff primarily. So I'm a hunter and I like firearms, you know, so I shoot a lot of firearms and I have a lot of firearms. So I do some firearms content. I'm going to do a lot more of that. I just got to get to it, but I'm just kind of stuck on this music right now, so I'll get to it. But also some archery and duck decoys. I carve decoys and I collect decoys, so I got a decoy shop out back, and you know, that might be something you find interesting, even if you're not really into hunting. I mean, that's kind of a neat deal. Anytime you make something with your bare hands, I think it's awesome. Okay, but Faithful American, you know, it's faithful because faith is number one in my life. So, you know, I'm on this Ren journey, but I got my own journey. You guys got your own journey. And, you know, I'm trying to overcome things every day and trying to get better. And, you know, I've got my vices and my weaknesses, and just like all of you. And the Lord is big in my life, trying to help me get better every day. So, and get through every day. So the idea of this channel was really to... he's done so many amazing things for me. At the end of each video, I like to share a little piece of scripture. So, you know, I'm not a preacher, not a pastor, but I like to share it because I know what it's done in my life. And if it can help somebody, I'd like to do that. And I think it's my role as a Christian to do it. A lot of you guys, if you're watching Ren, I know a lot of you don't necessarily align with that, but you've been respectful of it, and I appreciate that. So if you want to stick around to the end for that, that's great. What else? The American part, just, you know, proud American, man. A lot of you guys watch from England, Spain, all over the place, but, you know, I'm an American, so I'm proud of it. I'm not one of these guys that talks America down and puts them down all the time. That's not going to happen with me. And it doesn't mean we're perfect, but I'm not a hater, man. I love the flag, love the troops. I'm a proud veteran, patriot. Okay, that's enough talking for me. So if you've supported this channel, you're already supporting it by watching this video. But if you're a subscriber, thank you very much. You guys have been amazing trying to help my channel grow and just get this message out. I mean, that's the goal. And yeah, so if you're new here and you like it, do me a favor, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Notification bell, I promise I do put some content out, so at least you'll be notified when it comes. And I think that's enough of me talking. I got the glasses on, man. I'm looking forward to some new glasses because these are readers. But, man, I'm long past needing glasses. So I went last week, and, man, I got to get a, you know, I need a prescription. So I paid for them, and they're being made right now. So hopefully they're as stylish as these, which wouldn't be too difficult. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get rolling here. Ren, back on 74. I don't know what this is about, but 74, this old guy was 3 years old in 1974. I don't remember a daggone thing about it. I don't even know if that's what this is about, but let's go. Oh yeah, you can tell it's gonna be funky already, man. Yeah, it's like 1970s to me. All right. Oh yeah, man, he's gonna cost me more money because, you know, I got a Gibson banjo sitting over here. That's where I started. And I got a Gibson J45, cost me a lot of money, and it's a beautiful guitar. But now listening to him play these electric guitars, man, now, man, I do not need to go buy a Les Paul, but I'm sure it's inevitable. But I better learn how to play before I go buy another guitar. I got too many for my skill level at the moment. All right, let's go back. Sorry.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime, but we don't hide when it rains now. I learned my lesson at the same time. Where did it go?
Hold on now, we're gonna do this. Let me go back. I gotta get the lyrics, man. Sorry. You guys don't mind because you love Ren, so you don't care if I go backwards. I know that. Sorry. It's just that groove was so funky, man. His voice being high like that, I wouldn't listen to a daggone thing he was saying. So.
Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. We were talking about the same crime, but we don't hide when it rains now. I learned my lesson at the same time. Where did it go?
Oh, yeah.
Back on 74, call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go?
Man, I feel so relaxed right now listening to this. Woo, man. This baby's got to go on the playlist. We're going to have to be bumping that in the truck. Man, that is smooth. Their voice is beautiful. Ooh, man, this just got a vibe to it, man. Come on with it. Man, I should have listened to this some time ago. Whew. Well, they say not enough O's in the word smooth for this one. All right, let's go back.
It all go. Keep it rocking, doing the same thing. We get high on the breakdown. We were watching from the same time, but that don't change what I think now. And we were talking about the same crowd, but we don't hide when it rains down. I learned my lesson at the same time. Where did it go? Really not you. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it let it go? Let it go. 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 Let it go.
Look at that cat sitting there on the couch, man. Got the beanie cap on. Is that one of those cats that was in the other video? I don't know. Y'all were telling me about, you know, I shot the sheriff, man. I know it wasn't San Francisco. I apologize, guys. I've never been to England, okay? So I don't know Brighton. I don't, you know, they said, I guess that's where he's from. And what were y'all talking about? Busking or something like that? I was like, what is that? You guys explain a little bit of that to me. Is that one of the guys that's in the video, though? Because y'all were explaining to me I guess those guys are amazing artists in their own, and several of you gave me, you know, different songs that I could go down. But man, when you all were sending me this stuff, what I got is a notepad and I just write it down, right? So when I hear something a time or two from you guys, I just make a list, you know, of things that maybe I get to it, maybe I don't. I mean, there's a lot, but yeah, let's get back to this jam here.
Let's take 'em back to 1714. Inherently poor, myself on the
Breakdown.
talk is secondary. First, my specialty, naughty bars on a
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting. Click, click, zippo, flip, caddy, daddy, hit the green. Soak up dopamine, I mean dope scheme. Take more head than the blade of a guillotine. Filipina, you should have seen her. She likes girls, but I turn Tina. Angelina, wanna rate. Click, click, zippo, flip, caddy, daddy.
Take more head than the guillotine. Where's it going with that one? Let's keep it clean here, Ren.
Inherently poor, myself on the
Breakdown.
talk is secondary. First, my specialty, naughty bars on a
Take down.
rap like nicotine, sound so addicting. Click, click, zippo, flip, caddy, daddy, hit the green. Soak up dopamine, I mean dope scheme. Take more head than the blade of a guillotine. Filipina, you should have seen her. She likes girls, but I turn Tina. Angelina, wanna raid her tomb. Ocarina, with the Zelda moves. Sound so smooth, wax strip groove. Don't stay still, wanna make that move. Thoughtful food, colour scheme nude. Massive like jungle, shy but rude. And the world is yours, that's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the
And I'm not following these lyrics. Excuse me, man. Hey, you know, a lot of times I make a comment with you guys about what I think it is, and then some of you guys are like, some of you guys are like, hey, man, I can't believe you missed that one. Blah, blah, blah. I have no idea what he just said right there. I ain't got a damn clue. I mean, I liked the way it sounded, and I was reading it, but I couldn't process it, man. I have to check it out later. I don't know. Let's go.
colour scheme nude, massive like jungle, shy but rude. And the world is yours, that's a Nas shout out with an awkward pause. Cause the world is flawed when the power makes money and the money makes wars. And the world is more than a place.
He's back on that money thing again. Don't worry, I ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I know there's a lot of billionaires in the United States. I know. And you out there in Sweden that moved to Spain, I know you think you don't have any, but you do. All right, let's not get caught up in that. I got a little buffering going on here. Let's go.
Wars. And the world is more than a place in space on a spinning ball. And for now that's all, back to 1974.
Yeah.
Back on 74.
Man, the 70s seemed pretty funky, man. I was there, but I wasn't able to enjoy them, you know what I mean? Born in 71. Only thing I remember from the 70s, you know, was the Pittsburgh Steelers when I was a kid, man. I watched Evel Knievel jump something, and Pittsburgh Steelers were kicking everybody's butt, the Cowboys. I enjoyed that. But, man, it was funky back then, right? Now, the 80s weren't bad, you know, but it's a totally different vibe, man. The 70s would have been cool. All right, let's go.
Back on 74. Call this place my home. Never gonna cry anymore. Where did it all go?
God, that sound good. Yeah.
Just a lonely day.
Yeah.
An island lost at sea.
All right, now I know this one. Man, how good does this sound, man? This is just, I mean, I enjoyed I Shot the Sheriff just lyrically the way it was, but this has got the grooviest sound that I've heard in a long time, man. All right, Message in a Bottle. Let's get going.
An island lost at sea. Another castaway. Nobody
Sounds
here
great.
but me. Oh.
Woo!
More loneliness than any man could bear.
Oh yeah, that was nice, man. That was nice. All right, man. That thing was nice, guys. Man, what a good way to end the evening, man. That was a groove there. Yeah, that thing's going on the playlist, no doubt about it. All right. Boy, these last two have been energizing for me, man. These last two Wrens. I'm sure we'll get back into some serious stuff, but man, he sounds good. He sounds so good. All right, tonight, I felt like going into Psalms a little bit. It's just a real short piece, but maybe something a little bit uplifting, right? And yeah, just trying to be uplifting. So we're going to go to Psalm 27, verse 1, okay? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? I love that psalm right there. Very calming for me. You know, I have a tendency to worry, right? Anxiety, worry. I guess fear is connected to that somehow, you know. And I've talked about that in a lot of my videos. And that video I put out last night was, you know, one of the things I suffer from is loneliness, you know, being here alone. And it just kind of hit me at 54. All of a sudden, man, I'm all by myself, you know. And I've been struggling with that. Still struggle with it a little bit, you know. Even making these videos, this is a nice distraction in some ways, right? Keep me from just sitting here by myself thinking about things. And but when I do, you know, feel anxiety coming on, or a little bit of stress or worry, you know, a lot of times I'll go to pieces of scripture like this and just reading that, because I'm a believer. You know, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? You know, even though I don't fear a person, doesn't matter. There's still plenty to fear out there. So this is just very calming for me. And hopefully you enjoyed that piece of scripture one time again. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength, is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? And that answer should be nobody. Don't be scared of anybody. Don't be afraid. Of course, we're all going to be fearful, but, you know, trust in the Lord, talk to the Lord, ask for his help, and lean on him. He can carry a lot more than you can. All right, everybody, thanks for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. And until I see you next time, God bless all of you.